Hey, what's up, everyone? Today we're talking about network marketing, and these are the 5 things you need to know about network marketing. Number 1. Typically, a network marketing company has either a product or a family of products that they want their distributors or consultants or ambassadors to offer. The most common family of products are health supplements and beauty products. In general, these can be protein powders, weight loss supplements, vitamins, anti-aging products, bed and bath soaps, whitening toothpaste, etc., etc. You get the picture. There are a few companies that offer car insurance, health insurance, and home cleaning products such as laundry detergents and other similar household items.
Number 2.
Alright, so there's a 2-component payout structure. The first component is direct selling. This means that you simply offer the product to someone, they agree to buy it, and then they either pay you in the form of cash through a payment system such as PayPal or Venmo or any other platform. But there's more to that than just simply selling. Typically, the company known as a franchisor gives you a discount from the selling price. This discount then becomes, or once applied, it becomes your cost. So I know, it sounds a little complicated, but let me give you an example. Let's say you offer a friend John a weight loss product solution that sells for $100 as a final price. The franchisor gives you 25% discount from the selling price. So $100 minus 25% is $25 discount. So then $75 is now your new cost. This means that once you have sold it, you will earn $25 from that transaction, also known as your profit dollars. So if you wanted to make $200 in profit, you would have to sell 4 of those same items. So 4 times 25 becomes 200. The second component is the recruiting process. This is also a little bit complicated, but once you understand it, it's actually a pretty cool process. So basically, the company or the franchisor tells you, hey, go find me people just like you that are hungry and want to make money, like $25 on each transaction, and I'll pay you a royalty. That means I'll pay you between 2 to 5% of a royalty or a commission, but it's traditionally known as a royalty. Oh, and by the way, there's no limit to the number of people you can recruit. Oh, and on top of that, get those new recruits to do the same process over and over again, and you'll keep getting paid that same percentage across the board. So I drew this right here. Okay, so then this, let me get a pen really quick. Okay, so this is you, right? And you recruit a total of 4 people. So you recruit moneymaker number 1, moneymaker number 2, moneymaker number 3, and moneymaker number 4. And we'll just take moneymaker number 1 here, for example. Get moneymaker number 1 to recruit another 4 people, just like you did, and have each person sell $100 each. They'll each then, right, sell 100, which equals 500, and then you will get a 5% royalty or commission at the end of the month for everything that these guys sell. So once you do the math, 5% of 500 equals $25. Now imagine every moneymaker did the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. They recruited another 4 people, did the exact same thing. So now you take 500, right? And you add them up, or in an easier process of math, you take the 25 and you multiply it by 4. That's what? $100. Now, keeping the original example of you selling 4 items and you make a profit of $25 on each one, let's say that for the entire month you only sold 4 items. So that means you make $200 at the end of the month, plus for recruiting everyone else, and you didn't do absolutely nothing in terms of you selling the product. They went out and did it for you. You still earn $100 at the end of the month. So add that to your original $200, you're making $300 a month every single month if they were to keep doing the same exact thing. Okay, so I hope that representation helped you to understand how this multiplication thing works.
Number 3.
Alright, so number 3 is actually that number 2 is not that easy. Selling and recruiting is not easy. Unfortunately, there are some distributors or consultants that advise the new recruit to offer the products to family members and friends, and this is not a bad idea. However, what ends up happening is that some distributors have nobody else or very few people outside of that social circle. And while your friend or your Aunt Mary might have bought the product once, doesn't necessarily mean that she's going to buy it again, or in some extreme cases a fourth time. Now, if you've offered the product 3 times and it didn't sell, then chances are that if you offer it again, they'll probably say no again. And this is where selling to friends and families is sometimes not a good idea, because what ends up happening is you sever the relationship. Now, network marketing is a 2-word term. So first is network and then it's marketing. So when we ask Google what those are, hey Google, what's the definition of a social network?
Here's the definition of social network: a network of social interactions and personal relationships.
I had to turn up the volume again and ask her, hey Google, what's the definition of a social network?
Here's the definition of social network: a network of social interactions and personal relationships.
There you go. So personal relationships, in a sense that you have to go outside of your normal circle, friends or families, and establish new connections, new relationships. And so the networking in network marketing is just that, to go outside of the people you are surrounded by and offer that opportunity, offer that product, offer that business opportunity. Now, let's go ahead and ask Google what marketing means. Hey Google, what's the definition of marketing?
Here's the definition of marketing: the action or business of promoting and selling products or services, including market research and advertising.
Yes, that's exactly what it means. It is networking, so meeting new people, right, and establishing a new connection, and marketing, which is to offer the product and offer the service and offer this business opportunity.
Number 4.
All right, so number 4 is actually pretty cool, and that is to have a go-to market strategy. So in other words, have a plan. Most companies already have a plan for each distributor or consultant, so all that you need to do is learn it and apply it. This step is really important because they'll give you product training through online portals, independent run classes, or brochures. Secondly, using those same channels, they'll teach you how to offer the business opportunity. It's important to follow the material provided by the company and that it protects the consumer from all sorts of legalities. Actually, it protects you and the consumer from legalities. Let me give you an example. If you are selling health supplements, that means vitamins, and vitamins, but you go to the customer telling them that they'll lose weight or that their illnesses will be cured, you could get yourself and the company in big trouble. If the company has a strategy and they're saying, hey, these are just vitamins, then sell the products for what they are. Secondly, do not offer the business opportunity and tell your new downline, as they often call new members, that they'll have lots of money and that they'll have a lavish life. So just make sure to read the material that your company provides, read it and apply it. But one of the things that are normally not said is that you can get really creative with your promotions when it comes to being in a network marketing company. And that's honestly a pretty cool feature. You can create your own offerings using the products or services from the company, but just make sure to check with them if it's okay. In most cases, sometimes up to 80% of the cases, they'll approve your idea and they'll make recommendations on what words or messagings to use on your ads to make sure that they're still protected from any lawsuits.
Number 5.
All right, so I took a long break. It is now 12:30 a.m., so it's a little past midnight, but I wanted to make sure I covered point number 5, and that is that most network marketing memberships cost about $100 to start. So I'm looking at my notes. I just wanted to make sure I covered the important points. So owning a network marketing business is like owning a franchise, so like a McDonald's. So it's a proven system, something that works, something that's going to start making you money as soon as you begin your membership or you start working hard. So you just have to make sure that you follow those two things that I talked about, which was network and marketing. So network and advertise your product, advertise the opportunity, network and offer the products, offer the services. I was once part of Herbalife, so I know what it's like to be in a network marketing company, but I was too young and too dumb to understand, right, the opportunities in network marketing. I had different priorities. I wanted to finish school. I wanted to have fun. If I had the opportunity to go back and do it all over again, trust me, I would, and I would do it differently. But if you want to start your business from scratch, these are some of the things that you're going to have to deal with. So first, you're going to have to file for a business name. Secondly, if you want to start a retail shop, meaning you want to buy and sell product, you're going to have to file for a reseller's permit. And then if you're buying and selling stuff, it means you're going to have to stock up an inventory, which means also that you're going to have a pretty hefty amount of cash, or you can buy stuff on credit. So net 30, net 60, but if you're a new business, chances are you're probably not going to have credit or have enough credit built with any supplier. So that means you're going to have to borrow or use some of your capital to buy the inventory you need to sell. And if you do this, you're just going to take your good cash and tie it up to inventories that you really don't know if it's going to sell or not. And by the time you sell it, you're probably going to have to pay your rent to that retail space you're leasing, which does not include your utilities like electricity. And if you want to complicate things even more, if you have employees, you're going to have to pay workers' comp, medical, and Medicare. Oh, and you're probably going to have to pay overtime if they go over their 8-hour limit. How do I know this? Well, I did it. And trust me, like I said before, if I could go back and do things differently, I would. But I have too much skin on the game, and so I'm just going to keep going at it in this format. The question is, will I ever join a network marketing company? I don't know yet, but if I do, I would definitely follow these recommendations.
Hey, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please don't forget to hit a like and subscribe.